going on, fellow Redliners? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. First of all, I want to apologize about the lack of lighting in here right now. It's pretty early in the morning here. I'm off to our first destination. So the lighting in this first clip won't be stellar, but just bear with me, and as the day goes on, obviously the lighting will get better and better. But I want to start this video off by first of all talking about the giveaway, or actually give you guys an update about the giveaway, essentially. So I actually gave it some thought. So the Instagram one, I'm going to set the prize right now, and I'm going to set the condition. So once that account hits 2,500 followers, so 2,500 followers, I will be giving away an iPhone 7 Plus, okay? That's my promise to you. I still haven't figured out what we're doing with the YouTube channel, but the Instagram account giveaway is now set. That one is, again, I'll repeat, an iPhone 7 Plus once the number of followers get to 2,500, okay? Very simple, and I'm just going to go pick through a list of my followers, go through the list, you know, pick my hand on one of them, and whoever's name that is, I will ship that phone out anywhere in the world. Fair enough? I think it's pretty simple. Alright, so now let's move on to today's video. I'm actually going to drop this guy off for service. Now, let me backtrack actually. So, you guys remember how I made a video about, I think it's 2 videos back, about the power steering in this car being completely broken? Yeah, so that part took about 2 weeks to arrive, and now it's finally arrived, so I'm going to go drop this thing off. But what was really interesting is that the dealership that I go to for service actually gave me a call and said, hey, listen, do you want us to do an evaluation on your car? Now, that usually means 2 things. A, they want to sell you, obviously, a new car, get you out of this one and sell you a new car. But for me, obviously, I don't plan to sell this car, or, I mean, I'm in the finances, guys, so if the money's right, anything's for sale. But, you know, you're selling it to a dealership, so A, the money will most likely not be right. And even if it is, it has to be really, really right for me to get out of this car. And usually in those circumstances, they want you to get into another one of their cars. But there's nothing in Hyundai's lineup right now that excites me. Obviously, they don't have the 2.0T model anymore. It's only the V6, and I really prefer the 2.0T for just this reason. You can hear the turbo spool. Yeah. But anyways, I'm just, you know, I'm going there to see how much they're gonna offer me for my car, with no intention of selling it. I'm just curious what kind of lowball offer they're going to give me, just to kind of put things into perspective. I have a very solid idea what this car is worth, but obviously you'll never get that price at a dealership unless they're very, very desperate, and they have a client waiting for a certain car, and they really want to move one of their cars. They'll really give you a good deal, and I'll talk about how to get a good deal in actually a new video. But yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update on that front. I'm excited for the power steering in this car to finally work. It's really, really annoying parking. That's really the most annoying thing, especially in a parking garage or parkade. It's really, really tough to turn the wheel, and you kind of look like an idiot in front of people behind you or in front of you because you turn the wheel so slowly. So, yeah, I'm excited for that to be resolved, and I'll bring you guys inside, maybe, if it's not too awkward, and place you guys down, and you know, so you guys can hear some of the numbers and things like that. If that doesn't work, we'll touch base when I'm back in the car, I guess. So what's going on, fellow Redliner? So I guess before I start and tell you what happened in there, I'll explain to you what car I'm in. I'm in my Lexus. Obviously, it's a little different, and I figured you guys would be asking. So, yeah, I'm in that car. So let's talk about what happened in there. So essentially, we just went over some of the car specs, the basic stuff. So just what you would, you know, expect from when you're selling a car or buying a car. They ask you what mileage it is, when the car was bought, service records. Do you have winter and summer tires? In where I live, obviously, you need both. So I told him yes. Are the summer and winter tires on wheels? Yes. Would you be willing to sell your summer wheels? I said no, because I obviously paid more than what they were going to give me, and it's just basic knowledge. If you know things about cars, dealerships make a lot of money on buying the extras. So if you buy extra, you know, tires, they're only going to pay you $200-300 for it, whereas the tire and wheel combo that you paid for would be $1,000, and you could sell it in the aftermarket for $500-600. So it's a no-brainer to do that, unless they're willing to pay you the same amount as you can get in the market rate, or better. So essentially, that's where that ended. We went for a little test drive. It's pretty interesting, actually, seeing a non-car person drive a car that's been slightly modified, and he was very puzzled as to why this car had seemed louder than stock car, why there was whooshing sounds from the intake and the blow-off valve. I was just having a very, very fun time. It's very, very funny. If you ever get a non-car person, especially trying to value the car and listen for like if the car is making weird noises and stuff like that, hear what they say. It's quite funny, and I had a blast with that. I'm pretty sure he enjoyed his ride, his job. Hopefully he enjoys his job. So essentially, obviously, Hyundai's lineup right now, as I mentioned before, there isn't really anything that really interests me. So what I did was I just wanted to see what kind of value they'd give me, and essentially he told me that he'd look for a car, a 2014 car was the last year that the 2.0T was made, which is the car that I have. So he said he'd look for one that maybe hasn't been purchased yet, something left in inventory somewhere in the country, or he asked me if I'd be opposed to a V6 model. Again, like I said earlier, it's probably not what I want to get, but I said if the numbers are right, I may consider it. And again, I'm being truthful. If the numbers are right, I may consider it. I'm just a normal person. If the numbers make sense and they're giving me a super, super good deal, why not? We'll test it out for a couple of years and then flip to a different car. But that being said, again, like I mentioned earlier, I'm not really wanting to sell the car. If they're giving me a good price for it, I will. If not, I'm perfectly happy with what I'm driving, saving up for my next car soon, hopefully. So essentially, when we get that call, I'll give you guys an update. Probably in the next video, he's going to look around today or tomorrow and see what he can find, and go from there. But the one problem that he has is that the Genesis Coupe obviously is now discontinued. They no longer make that car, and he asked me if I'm open to anything else, like a Santa Fe or a Sonata, and I told him, for sure no. I'm really just looking for this kind of a car, and he said, yeah, so I'm going to have to go and see what we have left in inventories around the country. And usually when that's the case, if someone really wants to move a car, you can get a really good deal, or if they know that they're going to be able to sell it, they're not going to give me a good deal, and again, I'm not going to take it. I made it perfectly clear to him that I don't want to waste his time, but I won't be taking a car if it's not a good deal, and obviously he understood that, and we left on favorable terms. So we'll see what happens. I'll give you guys an update in the following, maybe a couple videos from now. Whenever I get an answer, I'll give you guys an update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should I sell the car? Would you guys sell your car if the money was right? I know if it's a special car to you and someone's offering you more than the value is worth, it may be a different story, but this is obviously not a special. I treat my cars well. Like I take care of them and I like them, but the Genesis Coupe was never supposed to be my special car. It was supposed to be a fun daily, and that's what it is. And if someone's giving me more than market value for it, I'll take it. I'm not stupid. I'm more than happy to do it. Now, if someone offered me more than market value for my GTR, that'd be a different story. Depending on the price, I most likely wouldn't sell it. I'm planning to keep that car for a very, very long time. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know what you guys think about the giveaway. Let me know what you guys think about me potentially selling the Genesis. Most likely not going to happen, but let me know what you guys think. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.